In this video, we'll be looking at how to use the KwikSchools application to manage staffs and teachers. On the dashboard, you see the staff management tool. Under the staff management tools, we've already seen how to sign up teachers. So you sign up new teachers, completing the two-step form. Once you have done that, your teacher is automatically registered on the platform. Then we can access all teachers. In this demo version, you can see we have only one teacher registered here. So you can register more teachers. Then there's another tool here, that is assign form teachers head. Assign form teachers head simply means in a case where you have several sections of a class, for instance, you have JS1 and you have JS1A, JS1B, JS1C. In that case, you probably will have a teacher that will be the head of the JS1 class. So that is the form teacher head. While each of the class groups also have their own form teacher, and that is where you see the second main that say assign form teacher to class groups. Class groups are actually the arm of a class, like JS1A, Nursery 1, Purple, and all that. After you have set up your classes and you have registered your teachers, then the next thing you want to do is to assign classes to your teachers. If you go to the main admin core end where we have teachers and staff details, you will see teachers and staff details. You can actually set their role here, down here, where you say, okay, the staff role is a form teacher, is a subject teacher, is the principal, is the head teacher, as the case may be. And then in this case, you will also see that after you have registered a teacher, if you come to this change teacher and staff details, under staff module, you click on teachers and staff details, you will see the teachers and staff details. You see all the list of your teachers. So you can click a teacher, select a teacher, and then assign classes. Once you come to down here, you see subject taught and then standard assigned. It is possible to have a teacher that handles more classes. That is a teacher that teaches English, mathematics for all the junior classes, all the junior secondary classes like JS1, JS2, JS3. So in that case, you have to select here the subject that the teacher handles and then the classes that the teacher teaches. So you see the list of all the classes you have registered on your portal here. Then you can quickly pick basic science. This teacher teaches basic science. You can hold down the control key so that you can select more. It teaches basic science, it teaches chemistry, it teaches commerce, it teaches economics, and like that. So you will see all the list of the subjects in your school. So you select them, and then which classes does this teacher handles? You select, it teaches JS1, JS3. So you must have selected that right from here. Then you save. Why do you need to do this? You need to do this so that each of those classes can have teachers that manages their subject, that teaches particular subject. That is one. And then the teachers can then be able to record exams and CAs for those classes. A teacher is not supposed to register course for a class it doesn't handle or for subject that it doesn't handle. It helps you to be able to manage teachers' responsibility because a teacher that teaches English can enter exam scores and CA scores for all the students that it takes and all for all the classes that it takes also. So that is the need to do that. So we have this teacher, for instance, and you can see the subject it takes and then the classes that it takes. So that means this teacher will have access to JS1, and we have access to JS3, and we have access to all the subjects that it takes. So any student that is offering those subjects, the teacher can enter exam and CA scores for them. So that is how that goes. Now, to assign a form teacher to classes, all you just need to do is to use your dashboard here, your admin super user dashboard here. Go to staff management tool, assign form teacher. The form teacher also is able to mark attendance. I'll click on assign form teachers, and then we have the assign form teachers form here to classes. Then you can see select class, click on the drop down, you will see all the list of your classes. In this case, I want to assign JS1, then select form teachers. Once you click here, you will see the list of all your teachers. You'll see the list of all your teachers here. So I'm going to click this one, and I'm going to assign this teacher. You can successfully assign Bengulo Jagaban as the form teacher for JS1 and updated 3 students. That means we currently have 3 students in JS1 and their class form teacher has already automatically been updated. So we have done that. So that's the way to assign form teacher to classes. The same way you will assign the form teacher to your sections, that is your class group. Once you come here, if you have class groups, you would have seen the list of the class group, JS1, A and B and all that. So you select the class arm, then you select the form teacher that you want to manage it also. You will see the list of the teachers that you have registered. Then you click assign, and with that, it will assign form teacher to those classes. Let us check what we have done, if that is actually correct. Let's see our students. So we go to the main admin dashboard. Remember, you are working as the admin. So we go to the main admin dashboard and check our students. So I'm going to check the students here, and let's check them by their classes. You know, we just assign a teacher to JS1. So I'm going to filter by JS1, and this JS1 now. And you can see that we have all the students in JS1. So let's click one of them, and then let's go to the form teacher. You would have seen that form teacher has been assigned to this student, Bengulo Jagaban, the one that we just did now. Like I said, that you shouldn't change what you see here. This is actually what we call primary keys. So you don't need to change that. Now, once you change it, you have altered the database input. So just leave it there. It has assigned 1 to this particular teacher. So you can see automatically the form teacher has been assigned to that particular student. If you go back and check the other student in that same class, student 4, you will see their form teacher has automatically been assigned. That is the way to assign form teachers to your classes, and then form teachers to your class group. That's a simple way to do that. These form teachers will have access to manage attendance, to record exams entries for the student. So that is the way to assign form teacher and then form teacher to class group to your classes. Very important to set up this before you start using the portal. Thank you. See you in the next video.